One of the main discussions in science of the mind is consciousness. Many aspects have different sides of arguments, with many philosophers and scientists disagreeing to concepts proposed by the others. We will be exploring consciousness in this video and base it heavily on the Netflix series Black Mirror in the episode of Be Right Back, where a woman brings her boyfriend back to life through an experiment where a human-like walking figure who moves, acts, speaks, and performs almost as similarly as to her actual boyfriend, all of which was possible through the use of his recorded memories leading up to his death and the help of artificial intelligence to meet external demands. We want to explore the state of consciousness with this specific figure, whether it exists, it's partial, or absolutely inexistent.
There has been a debate depicting the difference between human consciousness and advanced AI consciousness. In the case of Be Right Back, we're given a figure who appears to be conscious, just how Descartes depicts animals. He believes they are mechanical machines that are not capable of being conscious but are showing emotion-like features in reactions to certain occurrences that make them appear to be conscious. This is a philosophy known as mechanism. We can argue that the figure is unconscious and is powered by mechanism with the aid of artificial intelligence because the figure is not the man himself, but rather a representation. Neural Darwinism proposes two types of consciousness: primary consciousness and secondary consciousness. Secondary consciousness is the access to a person's history and attributions. In other words, having awareness of someone else's mental state, actions, and other individual functions, which is almost completely the state in which the man in Be Right Back is. Possessing history and attributions of the dead man and using artificial intelligence to further study his actions as well as the demands from external environments and influences, such as his girlfriends, which could be realistic application in today's AI advancements actually. However, complexities such as moving human-like body would still require further development.
Artificial intelligence refers to the ability of machines to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. In other words, AI is a simulation of human intelligence by gathering data. They have reasoning in order to make decisions or reach a conclusion. In AI, there's two categories. Narrow AI is when a system is designed to perform a specific task. The other category is named AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. In this segment is where a system can face a new problem and find a solution. It may have its own beliefs and even be cautious about itself. In the episode analyzed, Ash acts like a human being, but lacks the consciousness aspect. Ash enters the narrow AI category because when Ash didn't have records of past scenarios, he couldn't act accordingly.
This episode relates to a number of studied theories on consciousness, as the question rises whether Ash is considered conscious or not. If we are to base it on Damasio's feelings attachment to self-consciousness, I would say that Ash is not conscious, as his actions are based on connecting millions of information inputted from the real Ash's past life. There is no emotional attachment going through the replica Ash in regards to Martha or any other object he faces. On the other hand, if we base it on the integrated information theory, the replica Ash would score a high point of consciousness and be considered conscious, as he is integrating all of real Ash's information through his social media and so on.